Hey folks, ET here coming at you with the pre-market prep, so let's get to it. Well, SPY is having a good morning so far on CPI day. Let's see what holds. We're at about 560 and 560.50 actually in the pre-market session. Going into it, had some bullish flow yesterday, had some bearish flow yesterday. Didn't have conversions for a really long period of time. Never quite got to our 550, but we did get all the way up to our 561. So interesting there. We did finish with a green DEX, our first one in 3 days. So let's see if that continues, and we continue to the upside. Customers got even more bullish yesterday. Insane. No matter how much the market has dropped, they've just continued to want to buy the dip. As you can see here, our whale targets have changed drastically. We have 550 to 590 right now as our overall range, and we are up at about 560 right now, so we're pretty far away from that top target, but about 30 bucks, I guess. We'll figure it out as we go along. So keep an eye. That's a pretty big range for us there. So that's a $40 range. That's not too bad, to be honest. I would love to trade in a range that large. Looking at our dark pools, no sig prints to worry about, but our largest ag is at 585.71, still far away from that on price at the moment. Remember, the longer we spend away from our largest ag, the more likely it becomes that we start to see some data that supports us heading that direction. Right now, though, we're pretty far below that still as we sit. Jumping into our gamma. Now, everybody just want to give a disclaimer. It's CPI, so everything I say could be absolutely stupid, or I could be 100% accurate, but I will not claim 100% accuracy if we manage to do everything that I say. So, because it's really just about looking at the tea leaves and the data. Right now, we're right here on this positive gamma cluster, which means that technically we have room all the way up to 565 on the ag. We can't hold this. We're back down into this range right here, right? Plain and simple. We're not going to worry too much about the 540 and the 575 quite yet. We'll see some candles that are huge either direction sometimes when they release CPI, and that could push us up into this cluster here or drop us down into this cluster here or more. We'll find out soon enough. Let's check today's date, though, and see if there's any more clarity. So 312 jumping in, not too much. Everything is pretty wide. You can see a lot of positioning. We're right around here right now. It is pretty thin up to 571. So an $11 move from where we are wouldn't shock me if it's a positive reaction. Biggest pulls for the most part are to the right today, which is not something we've seen in a while. Usually we've been seeing the daily down low, although our absolute biggest pull is still 555, which is $5 from where we are to the downside. So we'll take one look. We hold 559. We have room to 571. We break that cluster there. We have room to 580. If we cannot hold 559, we're heading down to 553 and 548. All right, that is all for now. Everybody have a good day. Stay safe out there and go get that over money.